don't be afraid to ask for what you want.
Speak it into existence.
Literally ask people, write a cold email. Like, the worst they can say is no. But like, again, in this age of technology where
you're not calling them on the phone. Like, you can text them.
I'm not walking in during dinner. I'm just sending you an email being like, hey, I love your work. I want to do what you do. Can I buy you a coffee?
Can I pick your brain?
Can I pick your brain?
Yeah.
Do you want to work with me or whatever it is?
Can I hire you? Gets the grease. Like, yes. Every fucking time. And I will also say this because I literally, my partner, Danny, I say partner, people are like, you guys are dating. I'm like, no, she's my business partner, Danny. She loves the band Waterparks. She loves them. I love them too. But like, that's Danny's band, you know? And she was like, I want to go on tour with them. I started, I'm not kidding, tweeting at them every day. I tweeted at them every day. Waterparks, take us on tour. I DM'd them. I found whatever. And they fucking took us on tour.
Fuck yeah.
They like, we told our team, obviously, and they, you know, they have but they were like, honest to God, just DM them. Yes. DM them, tweet them, whatever. And I kept being like, wouldn't it be crazy if Waterparks took us on tour? At Waterparks, take us on tour, whatever. And then finally they called us and they were like, guys, we have a crazy offer for you. Do you want to go on tour with Waterparks? And I was like, it fucking worked.
Literally.
Like,
just ask for it. Just put it out. Like, I mean, oh, fuck. Okay. And sometimes like a little bit sometimes it's like a little fake until you make it.
Totally.
Like the first time I went to a festival to interview bands, it was just like a festival reached out to me and was like, hey, can you just make a video like promoting this festival? And I was like, yes. And I would like to go there and go and have an all access pass and talk to the bands and like make lots of content. And they were just like, all right. I was like, whoa, okay. Yeah. And then all of a sudden I'm reaching out to every other festival being like, this is what I do. And you should have me to do it. And they were like, okay.
It's quite literally, well, I won't say it's that easy because I'm like, sometimes they're like, fuck you.
Yeah, but like, yes, for sure.
This was like the most recent example of this happening. This is like, I think this will haunt me probably forever, but it worked. So whatever. We're sitting in our like backstage at When We Were Young. We played at 11 o'clock in the morning. So we had, you know, all day to hang out. And I
wish I knew you then.
I know. I'm so pissed. But everyone's like, oh, I missed you. I was like, that's okay. Like, it was actually breakfast
most people
time.
Did.
Yeah, most people did. But we're sitting back there and I see Vic Fuentes and Jaime from Pierce the Veil walking. And we have the same agent, but we've never been introduced. Mm-hmm. And I think even our agent is kind of like, no, you should do it. Like, you should go up and be like, hey, you know, whatever. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like hyping myself up. I'm like, and he's getting stopped by everybody.
Of course.
Like, you know, stopping to talk, whatever. He's like on a press tour, like in backstage. And I'm like, I don't want to be annoying, but I'm like, I'm just going to do it. So I walk up and I'm like truly stumbling. I'm like, hi, hey, I'm Keaton. I'm in this band. We covered your song and it's nice to meet you. And he was like, oh my God, so fucking nice. He was like, I love that cover. You guys did a great job with it, whatever. And then they fucking offered us their tour. So I'm like, we're going on tour with them in the spring.
Fuck.
But like, literally, I just had to hype myself up for like 10 seconds to just be like, just do it. And JB's in my ear. She's like, just go up to him, put your hand out and be like,
but it's a practice. But it's like,
it really is a practice.
It's a muscle you need to work. And it's not easy at the beginning. It can be very daunting, but it very often does pay off. Now I feel like my balls are getting a little big sometimes. Like
totally same.
I'll like meet up with other content creators in the niche at these festivals. One, Emily, I'm Imperium is her name. She's so great. Her and her boyfriend are so sweet and they're Canadian. And we're at the fest in Canada and I'm just like, I think I'm gonna watch this side stage. And they're like, can you do that? And I was like, I don't know. And I just like walk up and I'm like standing side stage and I can see them like downstairs looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, just come up here. And afterwards they're like, you're just so like confident. I just need your confidence. I was like, literally, you don't be so nice and Canadian. Act like an American white man.
Yeah.
Literally.
No, literally. I'm like, if all of us had the same, and I've watched men do this. I've watched men have this sort of brazen, it'll be fine attitude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, like I can do that. Like I can do that too.
If it's working for them, it can work for me. As long as you literally step into it confidently.
It's also works for so many mediocre people.
Yes.
Like that is the biggest confidence boost you can get. Is just seeing how mid a person can be and have it work.
I literally
and
just
it's
talked
like,
about
I can do that.
about playing guitar, where I was like, you know what? I'm not a good guitar player. I know this about myself. I'm a fine guitar player. I can make the notes sound like notes and whatever. I can play a song. I have seen so many bad guitar players that are men that people love.
Because they don't know. Also, you forget, like, all you have to know is a little bit more than
Just
the
a little.
person who doesn't know.
And mostly, like, as long as you look cool doing it, no one's going to fucking question you. No one knows what they're hearing also. So it's like, it's helpful. You're just like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to go out there. And I have fucking butchered songs before where I've been like, I did not play a single correct note.
But I bet nobody in the audience
But
noticed.
I was like, I'll turn myself down. I'm like, whatever, you know?
Dude, there's an element of fake until you make it. But like, again, just honestly fake confidence until you have it. I've been doing that my whole life. And I got to tell you, it's working.
Yeah, I am with you.
I will say too, like, it is amazing how when you lean into that even a little bit, like with that festival, being able to say like, this is what I do. This is like, so many people are seeking that like content, whatever. And the world can open up to you, like just reaching out to people. You have no idea what people are looking for.
Like getting one opportunity with these big titles that he's working with and being like, now I get to say, I do this, and here's the titles that I've worked on.
Yes.
You know, it's like, it's incredible what that can do.
And sometimes you're stepping up to somebody and offering yourself and what you do, and it has not even, it's not that they didn't ask you because they don't want you. It's because it never even occurred to them.
100%.